up to 11.5.
Would we say quite a bit, Monali? Here comes Sampal. Can he tide it up? Yes, he does.
It's going to be the end of the 18th over, 123 for 6. Well, welcome back to the action. We see a Nepal fan with a giant flag.
You know what's cool about the Nepal flag? The shape. That's incredible. It's so unique. Love that. And we have Wikipedia right here. We can find out the symbolisms of the Nepal flag.
It's the only flag. As we take a look at that, it's going to be a wicket and a good time to pick up that wicket. Abhinash gets another breakthrough, and the Hurricanes lose their 7th.
I have to ask, what's the symbolism?
Low full toss picking up the wicket, Ryan.
Yes.
We've mentioned it's a tough shot.
It is. You can't generate much power with it. Left-handed Imran Khan goes right down the throat of deep mid wickets, and he departs. And we've just tuned into Wikipedia, and we're getting the reasons why the Nepali flag is the way it is.
Well, it is the only flag in the world that is not rectangular.
I'd have lost money on that. I'd have lost money.
What are the symbols?
That's good. That's good.
Something so modest about that too, just humble in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah. It wasn't a quadratic equation. It was just sun, moon, and what was the last thing?
The infinity. Until the trees remain.
Corner dry, the big medium pacer in the wicket, and he's love me or leave me type of shot as that ball scoots along off. Just one.
Ryan, that was such a good time to pick up a wicket. It was the first ball of the over. And Imran Khan Jr. was looking threatening after that 6 that he just smashed. They needed that wicket to throw the pressure right back onto the Hurricanes.
I think you're right. And Nepal, who have been very consistent in the latter part of their bowling. They have bowled full outside off stump. They bowl Yorkers. Bash again trying to attack that outside off stump, but he pays the price. One bound. Welcome to extra innings.
It is not easy being a pace bowler in this T20 game. I mean,
unforgiving. You are half inch off the pace, you hit over the ropes.
And that's just how much the game has changed over the years.
The bats, the fielding ropes have come in. It is merciless on the bowlers. But Abhinash, 1 for 30. Again, another full delivery outside off stump. And that's gone for 4. 4 more to the total. Now it's 14 needed off of 7. Back to the well, outside off stump. Open the face of the bat and just pushed it.
Yeah, this is placed very well. Again, a very full delivery, trying to get that full Yorker in. But it's placed well, and they pick up 4 runs. Nepal, they're actually wearing their World Cup jersey today. This is at the World Cup warm-up game. I like the colors, actually.
I do.
Yeah, it's a beautiful blue.
This is what we can expect with Nepal taking the grand stage in June 4th against the Netherlands. Don't forget that. We're all looking forward to that one. Abhinash has a job to do. 1 delivery left. And it's a good Yorker, sticks his foot out. Could they get across there? It's going to be another boundary. Well, it's all going to come down to the last over. Only 10 needed off of 6 deliveries now. 2 4s off of the bat of Corner Dry.
He tried everything to get his foot to that. It was full again. Tried to get something behind that and dissected the 2 fielders perfectly. So that 13-14 mark, there's a little bit of pressure. You got Smith Patel, who's looking good. Dry as well. He has come out there. He's come out aggressive. 9 off 3 to his name. This is a pressure over, the 20th over. Just to give you a little bit more insight into this World Cup jersey, the yellow has been added and it's to signify the warrior spirit. And the kit producer is Kyle Me. And if you, a Nepali fan or anyone interested in getting this shirt, the discount code for viewers is Hamro Kalkud, HAMROKHELKUD. For checkout, you can get a discount of 300 rupees if you're interested in your team shirt or your team jersey. Not a bad time to get some of those stocked up, especially when you ride around the World Cup. Taking a little bit of time to get rounded up for this final over. 10 runs needed off 6 deliveries. Karan Casey's been given the final over.
Goes to the scoop shot, just gets one. It's always a risk, Monali, going for the improvised shot. But guess who's
डॉक्टर साहब ये माँ के ऑपरेशन के पैसे
वो हो गए
very comfortable in that V, in going over the top or along the ground. Let him score square of the wicket.
He's got long levers as well. He's a tall man.
Correct. Oh, and he follows Corner Dry. Corner Dry can't. A lot of pressure on the umpire. But Corner Dry certainly instigated. Looking for that wide ball. He went after way down the offside. And it just went over the bat.
This is why you cannot get that wide. You have followed the ball, followed it all the way. In fact, the ball's gone right over your bat. This is some smart bowling from Karan Casey.
Is there going to be more dramatics? 9 runs, 4 deliveries, Corner Dry. The big hitter. Goes again. He gets an inside edge. I mean, that was better than the flick through slips. That was like a cover drive through square leg.
That's one way of describing it. In the end, it is really good bowling from Karan Casey. It's good awareness because he can see that Corner Dry is moving over and he has followed him right down, taking away all the scoring options apart from a drive to square leg, as you put it.
Second best shot in the book. The leg glance through slip is the best one.
I got to see how you practice. I'm really intrigued.
1 in 10, you're a winner. All right, 8 runs needed, 3 deliveries. Now, not so hard hitting Smith Patel, but still very much a technically gifted batter. Down the track and he's got it! High in the air! And he takes a fantastic catch! A match-winning type catch at deep mid-wicket. It's the opener himself.
Well,
Patel had a lot of work to do, Manali.
doesn't get any better than that. I was a little nervous when he pitched it short and Smith picked it up, but that catch is one for the books. What an effort out in the deep, in the boundary. You've got the boundary right there. You know if this goes past, it's game over. And you got to try and pick up the catch. Fantastic effort from Bertel in the deep.
Well, if you're not a bowler and you don't do well with the bat, you still have a role to play in deciding the match. And Burrell did exactly that.
Well, he is one of the best fielders in this side. In fact, against Zimbabwe in the World Cup qualifiers, he's held quite a few records with his fielding efforts.
Got all of it. I heard it on the screws, but Burrell said, no way, not on my watch. What a catch.
Full dive forward.
I mean, this is a warm-up match. If that was in the World Cup, that would have been replayed for days on end.
He would have gone down as one of the catches of the tournament.
Not out of the woods yet. Karan to the leg spinner Zia. Short delivery, and it's a tennis shot, and that should seal the match.
So actually, we're just being told that because it is a warm-up match, for practice, they're going to play a super over. Yes, according to the game that we've just played, Nepal should technically win this. We've got 1 delivery to come, 7 runs to get, but because of the sake of getting some practice in, super over practice, they're going to play a super over after this match is done.
Okay. Nothing like a super over for some excitement. And it's all happening here in Prairie View, Texas. Just northwest of Houston. Manali Patel, Ryan Davis in the commentary booth. Nepal in their warm-up match against Houston Hurricanes are about to seal the victory. But we're going to get a courtesy super over after this match is concluded. Corner dry. Does he hit an 8?
I'd like to see
That's in
what that looks like.
that's the next World Cup.
That's right.
Karan! Not a wide. Very, very close to being a wide. Cornell Dry is asking the question. And that does it. Nepal bounce back.